reviewing the Backside Brewing Company's OSP Oregon State Pale Mosaic Dry Hopped Imperial Pale Ale. That is a mouthful and a half.
It is 7% alcohol by volume.
I like that with the marketing that it's like the clip art of the Oregon State Police badge.
Yeah, I mean that means it's official, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
With the hops around it, like the Cadillac symbol.
Yep.
Sexy.
State sponsored drinking. I like it.
Drink responsibly, as always.
Oh my goodness. It definitely. One thing I noticed, you look in the bottle, it's got the pulp at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What exactly that was? Is like the hops included?
I guess. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, if I want pulp, I'd have orange juice.
Is it like country style beer?
It might be. Was it fresh squeezed?
It may be.
I mean, that's something they could add to their label is fresh squeezed IPA. But
all of our hops are hand squeezed.
It is very hoppy.
It is.
And you can definitely taste the citrus in it. Reminds me a lot of Citrus Mistress, which I believe is in Ninkasi.
I haven't had that one. Now that's good marketing. Citrus Mistress. I like that better than Oregon State Pale.
Well, I think, let's see.
Is it a wheat beer too? Is that what's with the wheat and the barley? Or is that our barley?
So it's crafted in honor of the men and women in blue. And it's a company out of Roseburg, Oregon. It's a light-bodied, hop-forward Imperial Pale Ale with a smooth finish and a very slight hint of citrus.
I'd say the hint of citrus is a little more than a hint.
It's more than a hint, definitely.
The citrus is kind of beating the shit out of my tongue right now.
Again, I'm not a big IPA guy. There's IPAs that I enjoy out there. This one is one of those ones, and maybe it's because it's so hoppy that it sits on your tongue. It's got an aftertaste.
I feel like there's a week-old orange rind doing the worm on my tongue every time I take a sip of it.
It's got a good initial taste, and then it just doesn't last.
It does. Just bittery aftertaste. If that's your thing, this is your beer.
Yeah, I mean, if you like really hoppy, I mean, it's good.
If you like it in the backside, this is for you.
Yes.
Especially if you want to be able to chew on your beer, because there is plenty in the bottom of that bottle.
There's a lot of pulp.
To have a meal to finish it off.
It is a hearty beer.
For IPA, I feel it's really hearty.
Yes. I mean, it's kind of thick for an IPA. I mean, look how there's hardly any light going through it.
Yeah. This looks like the water you find crocodiles in. Like, can't see shit, fucking crocodile.
Or the night of, your piss after the night of drinking, It's kind of what it looks like.
I had to drink the rest of it, so I wasn't going to go there, but I'm glad you did.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No, I mean, I feel like if people like hoppy IPAs, they're going to like this.
Yeah. It's not undrinkable for somebody. Like, my palate's always the chocolatey porters, darker beers, stouts, things like that. So, it's not for me, but it's not undrinkable. It's about the level of Corona without lime to me.
There's nothing wrong with the Corona on a nice hot day.
No, I love Corona, especially with the lime wedge in it. And I can drink it just fine without. And I normally do when I run out of other beer and I have warm ones in my cooler left over from camping.
Exactly.
Wipe the rust off and go to town.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with 6-month-old Corona.
No.
It's been sitting outside for a while.
Sometimes if you're a real alcoholic, you have to go search your golf bag for something to drink when you run out of your normal stock.
That's very true.
Yes.
I've definitely dug to the bottom of my golf bag and found some interesting stuff.
And I think the stuff in your golf bag gains alcohol over time because
it does.
It's not easy to swallow.
At least you feel like that.
Yeah. I think if I had like stomach cancer, that would probably cure it. I mean,
yeah. You mean this beer or just in general what's left over in your golf bag?
Well, that too, the beer too, but. No, that old golf bag liquor is like setting a snake on fire inside your stomach.
It's a mystery. It's, you know, my favorite's when like the label rubs off and so you don't quite know what it is.
Oh yeah.
And you got to play Russian roulette with what you're getting.
Yes.
Love it.
Or it like used to be brown, but now it's got a clear tint too. You're like,
Yeah.
why did I mix whiskey and vodka? Or I
like,
don't know.
what is this crazy witchcraft going on?
Smells like alcohol.
But golf bag, little hidden secret here, is a great place to hide booze from your wife.
Yes.
I've done that many of the times. She's searched my golf bag, found alcohol in it, and I blamed it on our last golfing event. Totally wasn't from the night before.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So
just scratch the toll dates off. Similar to stealing a handgun or a car and you have to file the serial numbers off. Toll dates on alcohol labels.
Yes. So, fun fact, you want to hide booze from your wife, golf bag. Even if you don't golf, just get a golf bag.
Pro tip, if you will.
Yes.
Get it?
Yes. But don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Also, don't hide all of your mistresses in your golf bag like Tiger Woods.
Yes.
It doesn't work out.
Yeah. And Ambien is a good time.
Yeah. Feel free to say no every once in a while, too. Maybe leave some on the table for someone else.
Yeah, he had some, he had some interesting ladies that he was hooking up with. Definitely not the supermodel type.
No.
They
were like, I'm here to buff your floors, and he's like, buff them.
Yeah, like he went into IHOP fucking after, a long night of partying, and was like, hey, she's pretty good looking. And
ain't no one ever been proud of the IHOP waitress the next morning. That 2 a.m. shift, you get some roughies. There's some roughies in there.
Is it safe to say he hits grand slams? Or no, that's Denny's. My bad.
Oh,
I'm mixing marketing.
I see what you did there.
I mix marketing.
I get it though.
Yes.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of leather hands working that 2 a.m. shift at those 24-hour restaurants.
And he's ready to scramble some eggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, back to the beer. It is, like I said, it's not bad, but it's not necessarily our palate.
Yeah. Let me get to the rest of this so I can show you guys what we're talking about. It's really hard to see in this dark bottle.
Yep. Our patented bridesmaids cups.
How many NDs did you have in that?
Several.
There's more NDs than a mountain range. Get it?
Every now childhood trauma comes back and rears its ugly head.
It's that CTE from all those high school football days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, now you got the pulp in there?
Yeah.
It's worth it. The pulp's worth it.
Now, this literally looks like...
it's got a decent head on it, though.
It does.
I mean, for an IPA, it's not bad.
This looks like when an alcoholic with kidney stones urinates. That's what it looks like.
Surprise, he passed it.
Yeah. Looks like someone dynamited. Just dynamited.
Dynamite.
Your kidney stones.
Yes.
Into oblivion, and then you just shot them out of your wiener. But I'm going to taste it.
It does. Or you have a pretty serious yeast infection going on.
How did you see you were in my medicine cabinet.
I did.
I knew it. About that.
I saw the Valtrex. Oh shit, that's her.
I'm past the itchy stage, so there's that.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking the Monostat, aren't you?
Is that what Monostat's for? I didn't even know that. There's a lot of ex-girlfriends with some explaining to do.
As long as you don't see Valtrex, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. Don't make me think penicillin.
I did that to my cousin Adam with his now current wife. Have I ever told you this story?
No, you didn't.
We were at her apartment in Portland. This is probably the third time they
remember, she may see this.
Oh, I planned. Yeah, I hope.
Okay.
This is good for this beer review too. Speaking of backsides. Anyway, we were at her apartment. She went to work. She told us we could hang out at her apartment if we wanted. So our plan was to cook her dinner while she was gone, so she could come home to dinner, so Adam could be romantic. Well,
Adam is not romantic.
No, but I was trying to help her brother out. I was trying to help her brother out. I've seen all the bromance movies, so I knew what to do. Anything with Justin Timberlake, I've been 3 knuckles deep in since the NSYNC days. But anyway, so
bye.
So she's at work. We're in her kitchen. we're whipping up some food for her, and I open up the wrong drawer when I'm looking for utensils, and it happens to have medicine and whatnot in there. One of them was a prescription, and it was a prescription for a sinus medication. I believe it was Sudafed or something like that. Well, my cousin, I convinced him that that was the generic form of Valtrex. And he had just slept with this gal, his now wife, the night before. And I was like, you probably wore a condom and whatnot, though, so you don't have to worry about it. But
oh, no.
He's like, so Sudafed. And I was like, yeah, that's the generic version of Valtrex. Like, that's what they give you.
That's the active ingredient.
That's what, if you can't afford the actual Valtrex, this is the cheap shit they give you to get rid of your herpes.
Yeah.
Is what I convinced him of. And he was literally like pulling his hair out, stressing to the point where it was almost not funny anymore, which made it easier to hold it in. And I was kind of like, maybe I should just let it ride. And then I was like, I'm just fucking with you, man. And he's like, why are you going to be such an asshole?
If it's not flared up, you don't have to tell anybody.
I'm pretty sure that's the rule.
If you're not inflamed.
Yeah.
You don't.
And I'm pretty sure they didn't tell anybody that they were flared up when they made this. I've never seen beer with pulp. It looks like the bottom of a Snapple. You know what I'm saying? Where all the shit settles at the bottom.
Yeah.
All the best stuff on earth. Isn't that their marketing campaign?
Yeah, sure. It's chock full of delicious
Just
goodness.
the best stuff on earth.
It tastes good, but just don't read the ingredients list.
Yeah. This beer gives you a lot of burps. That's good.
Yeah. It definitely does. That may also be from the awesome feast we had a few hours ago.
That is true.
So
it is the day before Easter. It is 420 today, and we're drinking beer.
Happy 420.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
We should have rolled a joint or something. One of them marijuanas.
Maybe we will afterwards.
Maybe. You know how to roll?
I know how to roll.
I have one of those old man rollers if you don't, so it looks like a cigarette, not a joint. Then we can just twist it like Snoop Dogg.
All right, Cheech.
So overall, what do you think you're giving this as a grade?
Scale 1 to 10.
Yeah.
I give it a... Well, again, I'm not for an IPA, I'll give it... I'm not an IPA guy, though. That's what makes it tough. Give it a 6.8. 6.8.
I feel like I just tongue drag a bag of pennies every time I take a sip of it.
I know, the aftertaste. But, again, there's people that really like that hoppiness.
That's true. So what I'm going to do...
IPAs rule the Northwest.
I'm going to give the initial taste a 5 for my palate. I know that's a little rough. And I'm going to give the aftertaste a 2 because I am not a fan. It does give you that... I don't know if it does for you, but it gives me that tingly, like sour taste on the side of my tongue. So
that's
what do
the
you call that
infection.
feeling? Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah. Now we got
Could be the side effects of the medication.
Now we get to eat our monostat Skittles.
I like to crush mine and do rails. All right, what are we giving the marketing on this bad boy?
That's not bad. I mean, it's kind of low. It's a little bit low label budget, but low budget.
I feel like the marketing is about as good as the marketing quality on our videos.
Yeah, I mean it is.
So I don't know if they're just starting out. Let's give them
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean not a bad marketing plan, I guess, if you want to market to the boys in blue. They're normally out chasing DUIs, not getting them, but you know,
give it a C+.
But Coors Light's got the rednecks down, so I mean, props to you for finding your market.
Busch Light,
Busch Light, yeah. America, fuck yeah.
America's fuck, son.
What's the one with the camo can? Is that Busch Light?
ASF. What's that? The camo can?
Camo can.
I believe that is a Busch Light.
Whoever came up with that marketing plan is almost as good at Trump as tapping into that crowd.
Fuck yeah, make America great again. MAGA.
You didn't bring the hats?
I didn't.
Jeez.
Yeah. I left the sheets at home too.
Yeah, I did see that is the new Ku Klux Klan hat, according to the super liberal folk.
Yeah.
Let's not get political.
Could go for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
But America is fuck.
Just for the fact we went political, I'm going to punish myself with the bottom drink of this gallstone beer.
Yeah.
No offense.
Gallstone. I can't do that anymore. I can't produce those.
mouthful.
Did you taste the freedom in that?
No.
Did you taste the serve and protect in that? Yep, you tasted it. You tasted justice.
That tastes a lot like how the Ferguson people are viewing the police department in that town. Speaking of police beers.
Tastes like cold hard justice.
Whoo! Yeah, that one was rough for me, but just not my palate.
No, if you like we talked about earlier, if you enjoy a hoppy IPA with a citrus blend to it, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it. It's definitely, from other people I know, they really enjoy it. So, drink responsibly.
Sure do. And if you do get pulled over, be like, "Hey, Ossifer!
Yeah.
Woo! Police beer!
You're back in the blue.
OSP, just like your badge."
I think you can actually, in certain counties, can arrest people with this bottle.
You can?
Yeah.
Impersonating police officer?
I think you can impersonate a police officer.
Like, what if I hook these to my nipple rings? Does that count as wearing a badge?
That does. That's 2 badges. You get to make double arrests.
Ah, nice.
You get 2 tasers.
2 tasers. One high, one low.
Yes. That's how you got to take people down,
especially those angel dust people. You can't fuck with those angel dust people. That's the one that makes you feel like Superman, and
I thought that was
stories of them shooting the people, and then they're still coming after them. That too. That makes them want to. They're coming at you to eat you. Then
yes,
yeah,
they'll rip your face off,
especially your faces.
That's like Walking Dead shit out there.
Yeah.
Except Rick ain't coming to save you. Except if he was having that beer.
And not to alienate our West Virginia audience, but it looks like a lot of you motherfuckers had your face eaten on.
It does.
Yeah.
It's bad, guys.
It's a lot of gnaw marks because there's about 3 teeth in the whole state. I'm just kidding. There's the West Virginia University. They got a lot of teeth there.
They're on the cutting edge of agriculture and mining.
What else are you going to be on the cutting edge of in West Virginia? Oxycontin? I'm just kidding. My grandma's from West Virginia. If it wasn't for inbreeding, I wouldn't be here.
America.
Sorry to put this on you, Backside Brewing.
Yeah. Back to heroin. I mean, back to you. I mean, yes. So, it's a beer.
It's a beer.
And it's hoppy.
It is.
And it's citrusy. So if you like that, you'll like this.
Yes. And you should have put it in a clear bottle so that it could have fixed the flavor.
Don't put it in a clear bottle. I say drink it either straight out of the bottle or put it in a bottle that you can't see that yeasty pulp coming out of gallstones and kidney stones.
Maybe filter it a little. I mean, I guess if that's what you're into.
Yeah.
I do like my orange juice chunky and my women, but not my beer.
Yes.
Not my beer. Just saying.
Yep. It is like the Salma Hayeks of beer.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't.
I hope she doesn't taste like that.
No comment.
She is 65 now, so she might.
She's still good looking, though.
Yeah.
Did you see that story where she breastfed that hungry baby? She just whipped her boob out and breastfed it, and it's like, hello, the luckiest child on earth.
Yeah. If that kid's not fapping to that at 18.
Oh, my goodness. Where do you go? You have, like, a lot of people peak, like, teens, 20s, 30s. Where do you go from that? You peaked as, like, a 6-month-old.
Yeah, that's tough. You're never going to live a better life than that.
No, you're not. You're going to go to milk and heroin, like...
I hope that there's at least pictures or video of it so that when you're in high school, you can be like, hey, check me out in this hot old Mexican lady.
I milked off Salma Hayek.
That's a good claim to fame. Antonio Banderas couldn't even do that in Desperado.
No, he couldn't.
Classic film.
You know, the best film he ever did, though, was Zorro.
Are you kidding me? It was Desperado.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones compared to Salma Hayek? You gotta see Salma Hayek's boobies in that movie.
Did you?
Yeah.
Desperado.
Trust me. I've rewatched it every year since it came out, which was like 96. That was the year my wife was born, so pretty sure I know what I'm talking about.
You weren't born in 96, though, were you?
No, I was not. I wasn't.
You definitely weren't.
No, I was born in 1995.
Yeah, sure. 1995.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
-10.
Hey, it worked out for you.
It did.
It did.
I'm trying to get that Robert Kraft age, you know, where like,
Yeah.
I'm 75 and she's like, you know, just turned 18.
Yeah. But looks kind of like
But
Tom Brady.
But it's like Thailand math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, you don't want a girl that looks
She
like...
18!
Yes.
That was terribly racist accent. I can't do accents in general. You should hear me do white ones.
I didn't even know what accent that was. Were you going for Middle Eastern or Mexican?
No, that was British.
British.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Throw another shrimp on the Barbie.
That's what they say over there.
Yes.